If you clicked on this video, you're looking for a Jane Doe guide for Doom by Fate, and I have made one. I haven't seen anyone try to make a guide on her. Maybe the game is too small or not as popular, but if you're looking for a guide on how to play her, then this is definitely the video for you. So her Q ability is a syringe on 25-second cooldown. It is a lunge that if you hit the killer, will knock them back and slow them. It can also cancel certain killer moves, and we'll talk about that later when we get into each killer. Her E is on a 50-second cooldown. It heals for 30, and whoever you have on your cursor will get healed. Just make sure that they're in your radius, or it will cancel the move. Your R is your patch up, so self-heals, and it's on a 45-second cooldown. You can cancel it without having it put on cooldown, and it heals you for 30. Before I begin, I want to say that I've been working on playing other survivors and understanding them, and I stopped playing Jane for a while, but I'm going to be teaching and showing you how to go against each killer. So let's begin. So to start with Jane Doe, none of his abilities are cancelable with Syringe, except for his M1s. So your Syringe should be used for knocking him off and using it as a movement tool to get away. Your healing should be when somebody's not getting chased. That's how you should be using your healing, as when somebody's out of chase, you can heal them because of the range limitations. And your self-heal, you'll want to always try to use it behind cover or when you're far away and not getting chased by the killer, because you will be punished for trying to use it if you're getting chased by the killer. A tip for going against Jane Doe is the fact that you have 110 stamina compared to his 100 stamina, and you should abuse that fact whenever you play against Jane Doe. Manage your stamina, and he will never catch up to you. Just a tip on the syringe, be mindful of how much distance you have compared to the killer. As you could have saw, I completely passed through the killer because I did not have the rain. Unfortunately, to play Jane, whenever you have heals on cooldown, you will want to be doing generators. I know. But it is a really good thing to do while you're on cooldown and you're not in the chase. So be sure to do generators when you have the time. I'm going to let the rest of this round play off just for a little bit until we move on to our next killer. Similarly to Jane Doe, Priest can't have his moves cancelled, except for his M1s, so really use your syringe as more movement and pushing him away from survivors, rather than cancelling ability. Just like the Jane Doe game, I'll be letting the rest of the round play out. Cool Kid is different compared to playing against Jane Doe and Priest, because with Cool Kid you can cancel pretty much all of his moves. You can't cancel his punch, his lunatic strike, or his speed hack, but you can cancel pretty much every other attack he can do. One tip that I have when playing against Cool Kid is if you get caught in his binding slash and he's about to combo with a lunatic strike, you can use your syringe to dodge out of the way and make distance away while he's using his punch. This one features LMS that I will be keeping in, so if you don't want to see it, you can skip to the time above to go to the next killer. Since I don't have any Captain Rampage footage for his section, I will be combining Jeff and Rampage's section into this part. So let's start with Jeff. When going against Jeff, you don't want to use it as a cancel ability. Rather, you want to use it as movement and pushing him off survivors, because his abilities are very much uncancelable. Moving on to Captain Rampage, he has the ability to get his M1s cancelled, but he does not have the ability to get his dashes cancelled, I believe. So you want to prioritize your movement if you get caught in his dash, and also prioritize trying to make it around corners when he's dashing, because his dashes can only move in straight lines. Here are some general tips that I didn't include. The first one is to not get so discouraged whenever you lose, because Doom by Fate is a very unbalanced game, and you will not survive on your own. You need a team behind you in order to actually get a win. You need a team, you can't solo. So just be mindful of the fact that you need your team to help you win, and prioritize team play over solo play and being on your own. I hope you found this guide useful, and this is the end of all the tips that I have. The rest of it is just the rest of this game. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you want to see me make another guide, and I'll see you in the next video.